Live my life, man. What other way is it? You know what I mean? Let's go. I'm the illest, the flyest, should be called your highness. Everything we do, we keep it classic, timeless.
The last 12 months, man, has been pretty good.
Yeah,
gaining momentum. What can you attribute that to?
Really, man, just hard work, you know what I mean, and like, it's kind of cliche, you know what I'm saying, as far as like, not letting anybody tell you no, you know what I mean, but it's real. It's like, I don't take no for an answer, you know what I'm saying, and it's about like, going out, getting it, and making it happen, and just not like getting the bull out of the way, you know what I mean, and the rest of it has just been a blessing, you know what I mean, God, of course, is like, I can't even really, explain it, man. It's just something that it's like, I'm not even in the picture no more sometimes. It's like, how is this happening? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just like, but it's crazy. It's been crazy.
Cool, man. Now, from running the streets of Pontiac, man.
Yeah.
So from running the streets of Pontiac to being known around the world now, man, like, how does that feel to you? Did you ever think you would be in that spot?
Man, honestly, yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, like, and that's as humble as I can say it. You know what I'm saying? But I knew that Pontiac wasn't it for me. You know what I'm saying? So it was a mind state that like me and my cousin One Below Rallo. You know what I'm saying? We used to sit back and like it'd be a lot of rappers in Pontiac and like all they talk about is Pontiac. You know what I'm saying? Like our older material, we never, we might slide in, from the west side or something about like real quick about Pontiac, but it was like, because it's bigger than that. Once we get to the rest of the world, we let them know like this is where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? So kind of it's like I knew that I was gonna be up and out. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that I wanted like the world to see me. You know what I'm saying?
So what drives you? When you get up in the morning, what's the first thing on your mind? What drives you?
Really my family. Like family and making sure my daughter grows up or comes up better than I did. You know what I mean? And I don't when you think of goals and everything and failures, it really depends on how you set your goals. If you set your goal to be Jay-Z, then if you come up short, you did fail. You know what I'm saying?
Like aim for the stars.
Yeah.
Aim for the moon, you hit the stars.
Yeah. So my thing is like, my goals are like, I want to live at this level. And I would sell. I'd be cool if I sell 100,000 or whatever. I don't have to go 10 times platinum. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that's and setting attainable goals. You know what I'm saying? And of course, if anything above that happens, it's definitely a blessing, and you take it how it comes. You know what I mean?
I always talk to people about controlled growth. Everybody want to blow up and they want to swell. And there's one thing about swelling. If something swells, it can pop eventually.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So controlled growth is, in my opinion, is one of the key things you can do as a business person, as a person that's trying to attain lofty goals in the first place. Is taking those small steps, and those small steps become big steps.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's something Wale said. He was like, he said some people want to sell gold, double, triple platinum, gold, diamond, but he was like, numbers are secondary in comparisons to impact.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So have you found that true?
Yeah, because it makes so much sense, because you can sell a million records today, and then 2 years from now nobody remembers you. But if you impact the game, you could be here forever. You know what I mean? And like how Wale came in, it's like he built his brand to the point where he could, like, regardless if he had a label behind him or not, he's gonna prosper. You know what I'm saying?
So how important is brand building, man?
Oh, it's everything, man. Because that's something that nobody can take from you. Like with us, with the Burn Rubber brand, our thing was, me and Rick, it was like, Nike, 10 Deep, Crooks and Castle, like all these companies at any given moment could be like, yo, we going over here, we gonna give it to somebody else. Yeah. We gonna do this, but one thing they could never do is take Burn Rubber from. Yeah. So we build Burn Rubber up to the level of Nike or whatever. We good. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of we can feed a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So that's like our main thing is focusing on our own brand, because like that's something that nobody can take from us.
And speaking of Burn Rubber, like, what is, if you don't mind sharing, what is you guys' your business model? What business model did you guys use to get you to where you are now?
Man, really just hard work and and determination. And like Rick the same way, you know, if not more. You know what I'm saying? It's about making these moves and not letting anybody. If we trying to do this with somebody and they tell us no, all right, that's cool. Because in a couple months you gonna be calling us. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is, and it's all about like non-stop. You know what I mean? Like he'd send me BBMs at 2 o'clock in the morning, like, yo, I was just thinking of this shirt idea. Just remind me to talk about it tomorrow. You know what I mean? Just stuff like that. And we bounce ideas off of each other like crazy.
Just staying fresh and creative.
Yeah, yep, you got to.
Wow. One of the lines in your mixtape, you alluded to reading the book, The Art of War.
Mm-hmm.
How has that affected you business-wise? And are you an avid reader?
Yeah, well, I do, man. Like I'm more of a writer. A lot of stuff that goes on, like I don't even really hear about. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but like I didn't hear about what happened in Haiti till like 2 days later because I was like working so hard and like here and there and trying to do stuff. You know what I mean? And but like, you know, I like in the past when I had more time I would read. You know what I'm saying? But I try. You have to. You know, whether it's picking up a magazine, you know what I'm saying, and reading or whatever, you have to.
When people look at you, man, what do you want them to see?
Really, just a hard-working individual, man. You know what I mean? That's trying to do the best I can. I'm trying to use my vessel as like my body as a vessel to do the best I can for basically like this whole area.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether that's Pontiac or Detroit or just Michigan, because when we like when in Renaissance State of Mind, you know, I talked about you know, when I'm from the Yak, but when I'm out of town, I'm from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, it's like when we go to these places, man, you know, everybody got the little jokes, man, like Detroit ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? Or Detroit ain't nothing going on in Detroit. So my thing is, with Burn Rubber, it's like we try to do stuff on the highest of level. So it's like you have to say, dang, that's it's coming out of Detroit, and that's something good. And the same thing with my music. You know what I mean? I'm not going in my bedroom and rapping on a little microphone like a karaoke microphone. Yeah, not no more.
Not no more.
You know what I'm saying?
But tapes back and forth.
So it's like a thing where I have to do it to a certain level. So it's like, you know, somebody can look like, yo, my man, he's doing it for real.
Quality.
Yeah, the quality. Because really, like it's like you said, kind of like going back to the Wale statement, it's quality over quantity. You know what I mean?
All right, man. Thank you guys for joining us, man. Thank you, Ro, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
Time down.
We go back like 4 flat, bro.
3 generations.
Yeah.
3 generations.
For
man.
real.
Thank you. Stop, though.
Yeah. Keep
All right.
moving.
Thanks, man.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Let's go. I'm the illest, the flyest, should be called your highness. Everything we do, we keep it classic, timeless. Went from silver now.